Hey, church family, I just want to take a couple minutes and share with you some updates regarding the COVID-19 crisis and our church. As most of you know, we won't be having services here this week on March the 22nd. But that doesn't mean there won't be other things for you, and that doesn't mean that we can't be the hands and feet of Jesus. I believe now more than ever is an opportunity to allow God to use us in unique ways. I encourage you to reach out to those that you sit around at church. Reach out to those in your Sunday school class. Reach out to those that you know are lost and looking for some kind of hope during this time. May you allow God to use you to be witnesses for Him during this time. May God allow you use you to encourage and uplift someone during this time. You be used of Him. You make much of Him during this time. So we aren't able to gather here, but that doesn't mean that God's not in control. He's still at work. He's still a good God, and He still cares for us. So what's the plan for Mount Zion over the next few weeks? Well, my desire is that each week we take it day by day. And so next Wednesday, we will make the decision as to whether we're going to meet on March the 29th. And we will broadcast that out to you through Facebook, through YouTube. And so you be looking for that. If there's ever a time where you're not sure about what's going on, give me a call. Give one of the deacons a call, and they will help you out. I'm grateful for their leadership. I'm grateful for their service during this time, and they want to serve you just as I want to serve you during this time. And so you reach out to us, and you let us know your questions, and you let us know how we can help you during this time. And we'll just take it week by week, and we pray that we're able to gather back together very soon. But in the meantime, there are several things that will be coming out Sunday morning. On Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m., we will have a children's Sunday school lesson and an adult Sunday school lesson that comes out on Facebook and on YouTube. And so Ashley Kilcrease taught the adult lesson and Tina Lowe taught the children's lesson. And so those will be coming out for you to watch. So I encourage you to gather around with your family and take some time and watch those. Also, please forgive me for the audio on Ashley's. I didn't realize there was an issue with the audio until after he had already recorded it. But next week we'll try to do better. At 9:30 on Sunday morning, a message that I share will be coming out on YouTube and on Facebook as well. And so you be looking for those, and you gather around and have a time of worship with your family. I encourage you to look at some of our old videos on Facebook of our choir specials and spend some time in worship, or maybe you want to search your own videos and spend some time in worship, but you do that. I encourage you to do that during this time. One of the things that I've gotten a lot of during this time is how can we continue to give to the church even though we're not gathering together each week? Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad that people desire to continue to give back a portion of what God has given to them. And I think about so many ministries around the world that we support through the cooperative program that are being used during this time to reach people with the gospel. And so I encourage you to continue to give as God has given to you. And so how can you do that? The first way that you can do that is by bringing your check by the church. Maybe you have a key to the church. You can come in here. If you come to my office, there's a box on the wall next to my office that says Church Treasure, and you can drop that check in there, and it'll be there for Miss Tina to get and take it and make a deposit. Another way that you can give is by mailing a check to the church. We have a P.O. box, and that address is Post Office Box 33, Brantley, Alabama 36009. And so you can write your check, stick it in the mail, and it'll come to us, and we'll get it and take care of it. Or you can have your bank mail us a check at the same address. And so you continue to give. Another way that we're trying to do this, and for some people who may want it, there is a fee that's involved on our end by doing this. But if you want to give through PayPal, you can, and it's an easy way to give. If you can't get by here, you don't want to mail, you can just PayPal us, and it'll go straight to our bank account, and we'll take care of that. We'll have a record of your donation to our churches. We don't want to be about money. We don't want to be about, that's all we want. But we do know that it takes financial support of generous people like you to continue on with the ministries here and taking the gospel around the world. And so I pray that you continue to give faithfully to God as He's given to you. And I also encourage you to continue to spend time in prayer. Spend time getting to know Him more and more, and spend time ministering to those around you who have needs. I'm going to miss gathering in this place Sunday. I'm going to miss walking around and shaking hands and hugging necks and asking people how they're doing. I'm going to miss that, and I look forward to the time that we get back together. But I want you to know that I love you and I care deeply for you. And if you ever need me during this time, please don't hesitate to call or text me. I'm here to minister to you. Our deacons are here to minister to you during this time, and so you reach out to them. I'll put a link in the description of this video to our Facebook, to our YouTube, and to our PayPal account so that you can have those. I encourage you to send those to people that you know maybe don't have Facebook, maybe don't have YouTube, or don't know what it's about. Send those links to them so they can be a part of what we're doing here and see what's going on. And I pray that you have a great rest of the week, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. And I love you deeply.